Welcome to Book Bites Guru, your guide to building wealth and financial freedom through the power of knowledge. Today, we're diving deep into a business classic that redefined excellence, Good to Great by Jim Collins. Published on October 16, 2001, this groundbreaking work emerged from a rigorous 5-year study led by Collins and his team of 21 researchers. They meticulously analyzed 1,435 Fortune 1000 companies, examining financial records and over 6,000 articles from 1965 to 1995. Their goal was to uncover what truly separates the companies that made the leap from good to sustained greatness, achieving cumulative stock returns at least 3 times the market average over 15 years. The answers they found are timeless and powerful, offering crucial insights for anyone aiming for enduring success. A surprising number of you who watch our videos haven't subscribed yet. If you find value in our content and are serious about building wealth and financial freedom, please take a moment to click subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Your support helps us continue to bring you these in-depth summaries and valuable insights. The first pillar of greatness, as Collins defines it, is disciplined people. And it starts at the very top with what he calls Level 5 leadership. These aren't the flashy, ego-driven celebrity CEOs often featured on magazine covers. Instead, Level 5 leaders are a paradoxical blend of intense professional will and extreme personal humility. They are fanatically driven, but their ambition is solely for the enduring success of the company, not for personal glory or recognition. When things go well, they instinctively look out the window to credit others for the success. Conversely, when things go poorly, they look squarely in the mirror to take full responsibility, never blaming external factors or their team. They build enduring greatness by ensuring their successors are not just capable, but are set up for even greater success, prioritizing the long-term health of the organization above all else. Leaders like Darwin E. Smith of Kimberly-Clark, who transformed the company from a paper mill to a consumer products giant, exemplify this quiet, powerful dedication. The second crucial lesson under disciplined people is first who, then what. Collins emphasizes that before deciding where to drive the bus, great leaders first get the right people on the bus, the wrong people off the bus, and the right people in the right seats. The who always comes before the what. Why is this sequence so critical? Because the right people are inherently self-motivated and disciplined. With such a team, you don't need to waste time on excessive motivation or micromanagement. They are driven from within. This approach allows the organization to adapt to any challenge and seize any opportunity, even if the road ahead is uncertain or changes unexpectedly. Walgreens, for example, focused on disciplined hires for pharmacy dominance, growing its market cap from $1.5 billion to $19.7 billion by 2000, demonstrating the power of having the right people in the right places. These foundational principles of disciplined people, encompassing Level 5 leadership and the first who, then what philosophy, are just the beginning of the journey from good to great. If you're serious about building something that lasts, whether it's a thriving company or your own personal wealth and financial freedom, these lessons are absolutely crucial. To continue learning with us and unlock more powerful insights from Good to Great and other transformative books, make sure you've subscribed to Book Bites Guru and like this video. We're here to help you understand and implement these powerful ideas to achieve your financial goals and lasting success. In our last video on the Book Bites Guru YouTube channel, we covered disciplined people, the first pillar of Jim Collins' groundbreaking Good to Great framework from his 2001 book that has sold over 4 million copies. Now, we move to the second crucial pillar, disciplined thought, drawn from Collins' meticulous analysis of 1,435 Fortune 500 companies from 1965 to 1995, identifying 11 that made a sustained leap to greatness. This phase is all about facing reality head-on, embracing the Stockdale paradox, and meticulously finding your unique Hedgehog Concept, a focused path to achieving true greatness. It's where clarity meets conviction, guiding companies like Walgreens and Kimberly-Clark beyond mere good performance to extraordinary, market-outperforming results. First, great companies possess the courage to confront the brutal facts of their current reality, no matter how harsh they may be. Jim Collins calls this the Stockdale paradox, named after Vice Admiral James Bond Jim Stockdale, a Medal of Honor recipient born December 23, 1923. On September 9, 1965, during his fourth combat tour, his A-4 Skyhawk was shot down over North Vietnam. He ejected, was captured, tortured repeatedly, including dislocated shoulders via bamboo poles, and endured solitary confinement for over 4 years as the senior POW officer, organizing resistance with a tap code system. Released on March 12, 1973, after 2,504 days. Over 7 years, Stockdale's survival hinged on a profound duality, maintaining unwavering faith that he would ultimately prevail, while simultaneously confronting the most brutal facts of his dire situation, as revealed in his 1992 interview with Collins. This isn't about blind optimism, where naive hopes like "we'll be out by Christmas" led to despair and death among POWs. It's a powerful combination of steadfast faith and a harsh dose of realism. Stockdale famously stated, "You must never confuse faith that you will prevail in the end, which you can never afford to lose, with the discipline to confront the most brutal facts of your current reality, whatever they might be." Good to great leaders foster cultures of truth-telling through mechanisms like red flag processes. Think Bridgewater Associates' radical transparency or Kroger's empirical testing of store formats, ensuring brutal facts surface via open dialogue over direct line commands. Kroger confronted the brutal fact of failing supermarkets, but pivoted with faith to fresh foods, achieving 10-time stock growth from 1973 to 1992. They avoid the tyranny of the or, embracing the tyranny of the and, both unshakable faith and unrelenting facts. Next, we delve into the Hedgehog Concept, inspired by an ancient Greek parable from Archilochus around 650 BCE, popularized in Isaiah Berlin's 1953 essay The Hedgehog and the Fox. The fox knows many things, but the hedgehog knows one big thing. Unlike the scattered efforts of a fox pursuing many strategies, great companies achieve simplicity and focus by emulating the hedgehog, identifying and relentlessly pursuing one core thing they do exceptionally well. This concept is found precisely at the intersection of 3 critical circles, providing a crystalline focus that drives all their strategic efforts, resource allocation, and daily decisions towards sustained greatness. The first circle asks, what can you be the best in the world at? This isn't just about being good. It's about pinpointing your unique core competence and rigorously understanding what you should not do, no matter how tempting. For example, Kimberly-Clark transformed dramatically by ditching its commodity paper mills to dominate consumer paper products like Kleenex and Huggies, even beating Procter & Gamble, with their stock rising 765% versus the market's 316% from 1972 to 1995. The second circle focuses on what drives your economic engine. This involves boiling it down to a single, powerful denominator for profit per X, like Walgreens' profit per customer visit, which inspired their shift to convenient drive-thrus and superstores, propelling them to #1 in 7 Western states by 2001, or Nucor's tons of steel per employee. And finally, the third circle asks, what are you deeply passionate about? This isn't about what you like or broad interests, but a profound, intrinsic motivation that ignites your entire team and sustains long-term effort, like Abbott Laboratories finding theirs in developing life-saving nutritionals. When all 3 circles overlap at their intersection, you discover your Hedgehog Concept, a deceptively simple yet profoundly powerful framework that allows companies to channel their energy, resources, and talent into what truly matters. Collins' research team invested 4 years, sifting through over 6,000 articles and more than 100 interviews, to reveal how this focus enabled those 11 great companies to achieve cumulative stock returns 6.9 times the market from 1965 to 1995, outperforming peers by a factor of 15 over 15 years post-transition, leading to sustained greatness. Disciplined thought isn't about rigid bureaucracy or endless planning. It's about achieving profound clarity and unwavering focus amidst the complexity of business, forming the strategic foundation that empowers great companies to make bold, informed decisions and commit fully to a singular, powerful vision. To discover how this disciplined focus translates into disciplined action, the flywheel, and avoiding the doom loop in the final part of our Good to Great series on BookBites Guru, subscribe now. Hit that like button if this resonated. Turn on notifications and join thousands building financial freedom through timeless investing wisdom. Keep learning, stay disciplined, and keep building your path to greatness. We've covered disciplined people and disciplined thought, the foundational pillars from Jim Collins' Good to Great. Now, we delve into the third crucial pillar, disciplined action. This is where clarity of purpose and rigorous thinking transform into consistent, measurable execution, driving companies from good to truly great. A culture of discipline means you get disciplined people who engage in disciplined thought, and they then take disciplined action. With the right people on the bus and a clear hedgehog concept, you don't need hierarchy or bureaucracy to enforce rules. Instead, there's a powerful culture of freedom and responsibility within a well-defined framework. This culture fosters fanatical adherence to doing what fits your hedgehog concept, the intersection of passion, best economic engine, and what you can be world-class at. It demands the ruthless elimination of everything else. A key tool for this is creating a stop-doing list, actively identifying and removing distractions and non-core activities. Consider Kimberly-Clark, which under Darwin E. Smith sold its paper mill division in the 1980s, a core business at the time, to focus entirely on consumer products. This disciplined decision led to a remarkable fourfold market outperformance. Similarly, Nucor empowered its steel mill operators to make on-the-fly decisions, fostering immense responsibility and agility. Another example is 3M's 20% time policy, which exemplifies disciplined freedom, allowing employees to dedicate a portion of their work week to innovative projects. Bureaucracy often infects organizations when the wrong people are involved or when there's a lack of clarity. With the right people and a clear framework, it becomes unnecessary. The results speak for themselves. Good to great companies showed consistent execution, with their median return on equity rising significantly from 11.8% to 18.4% post-transition. This financial success underscores the power of a deeply ingrained culture of discipline, proving that freedom within a framework drives superior performance. Moving to technology accelerators, it's crucial to understand that technology is never the sole cause of greatness. Rather, it acts as a powerful accelerator. Great companies don't necessarily pioneer new technologies. Instead, they strategically look for technology that perfectly fits and amplifies their unique hedgehog concept. The key question they ask is, does this technology truly fit our economic engine and align with our core passion? Technology accelerates momentum when it perfectly aligns with your strategy, but it cannot create momentum on its own. Mistaking technology for strategy is a common pitfall, known as the technology trap. Walgreens, for instance, became a leader in convenience by using data analytics and GIS mapping to strategically locate its stores. By the 2000s, this smart application of technology helped them achieve sales per store 3 times higher than their competitors. They were pioneers in applying carefully selected technologies. Gillette integrated computers into its supply chain to achieve unparalleled efficiency in razor blade production. Pitney Bowes leveraged technology to innovate its postage meter systems. These companies didn't invent the technology, but they mastered its application to enhance their core strengths and accelerate their flywheel. In contrast, comparison companies like Hasbro chased early internet toys and other tech fads without a clear strategic alignment, ultimately failing to achieve sustained greatness. The study found that all 11 good-to-great companies used technology post-leap, but always selectively and in alignment with their hedgehog concept. Jim Collins' formula is clear. When technology aligns with momentum, it powerfully accelerates the flywheel. Otherwise, it becomes a drag, hindering progress rather than propelling it forward. This discerning approach to technology is a hallmark of truly great companies. Disciplined action, encompassing both a culture of discipline and the strategic use of technology accelerators, completes the powerful flywheel effect. It's about consistent, focused execution that builds unstoppable momentum towards greatness. Subscribe to BookBites Guru for the finale, where we'll tie all these principles together and reveal the full power of the flywheel effect. Build your wealth and achieve financial freedom with these timeless, proven principles. Welcome to Book Bites Guru, where we distill powerful insights from the world's best business books like Jim Collins's Good to Great, Why Some Companies Make the Leap and Others Don't, published in 2001 after a rigorous 9-year research project. Today, we delve into the final transformative principle from this seminal work, the flywheel effect. The flywheel effect, the seventh and final principle, describes how greatness isn't achieved in a single dramatic event or miracle, but through cumulative momentum built from consistent, disciplined pushes on the flywheel representing the company. Imagine a giant, heavy flywheel made of forged steel. Getting it to move initially requires immense, arduous effort, like a team pushing a colossal wheel uphill, with every ounce of energy barely budging it at first. Each consistent push, though seemingly small and incremental, adds to the previous ones, building unstoppable momentum over time. The turns become progressively easier, faster, and eventually, the flywheel spins effortlessly with its own powerful inertia and speed. Jim Collins illustrates this perfectly with Walgreens, one of the 11 companies that achieved sustained greatness, which took 15 years of steady, relentless execution to pivot and focus on convenience stores with high foot traffic, ultimately outperforming the S&P 500 by a staggering factor of 15. This whoosh of exponential growth and hockey stick returns isn't some overnight miracle or luck, but the inevitable result of relentless, disciplined effort, accumulated over years of consistent action. In stark contrast to the flywheel effect is the doom loop, a destructive pattern observed in companies that fail to achieve sustained greatness, like many of the 28 comparison companies in Collins' study. These failing companies exhibit painful discontinuity, constantly chasing the next big thing by abruptly firing the right people, launching new strategies, making hasty acquisitions, or undergoing restructurings, all without ever gaining real traction or momentum. They implement promising new initiatives, only to abandon them prematurely for the next shiny distraction, perpetuating vicious cycles of reactive decisions, wasted effort, and continuous decline. For example, Warner Lambert's erratic pivots and strategy shifts stand in sharp contrast to Gillette's steady, focused approach under Level 5 leader Coleman Mockler, highlighting the clear dangers of falling into the doom loop. Now let's quickly recap all the core concepts from good to great that interlock and build cumulatively towards this powerful flywheel effect, based on Collins's analysis of 1,435 Fortune 500 companies from 1965 to 1995. First, Level 5 leadership. Humble yet ferocious leaders like Coleman Mockler at Gillette and Darwin Smith at Kimberly-Clark, who spun off mills to focus on core strengths, possessing both deep personal humility and unyielding professional will. 100% of good to great companies had them, versus 0% of comparisons. Next, first who, then what? Get the right people on the bus with rigorous hiring and get the wrong people off before deciding where to drive it, as exemplified by Nucor's self-disciplined workforce without layers of bureaucracy. Confront the brutal facts, embodying the Stockdale paradox. Maintain unwavering faith in the ultimate end goal, but confront the brutal reality of your current situation head-on, like Fannie Mae under David Maxwell slashing over $1 billion in costs. 90% of good-to-great leaders kept faith even in dark times. The Hedgehog Concept. Discover the vital intersection of what you are deeply passionate about, what you can be the best in the world at, and what best drives your economic engine, which took these companies an average of 7 years to clarify. Walgreens exemplified this hedgehog concept by laser focusing on being the best convenience drugstores in the world, understanding that just 1 cent per square foot of foot traffic powerfully drove their profit engine. Culture of discipline. Build a culture of disciplined people who require no hierarchy, disciplined thought that stays within the hedgehog, and disciplined action through consistent flywheel pushes, as Kroger did with rigorous Milliman and Robertson audits. Finally, technology accelerators. Technology by itself isn't the cause of greatness. None of the good to great companies were early tech pioneers, but it becomes a powerful accelerator once your Hedgehog concept is crystal clear, like Gillette's sensor razors or Nucor's innovative mini-mills. These 6 interlocking concepts, Level 5 leadership, First Who, brutal facts, Hedgehog, discipline, and technology accelerators, culminate in the flywheel effect, providing a proven framework for transforming any organization from good to truly great. Jim Collins's rigorous 9-year research project, meticulously analyzing 1,435 Fortune 500 companies and reviewing over 6,000 articles, plus 2,000 pages of transcripts, identified just 11 that achieved sustained greatness with stock returns at least 3 times the market over 15 years following their transition points. To truly grasp these profound, actionable lessons from companies like Abbott, Gillette, Walgreens, and Nucor, and apply them to your own journey toward financial freedom and investing success, we highly recommend reading Good to Great by Jim Collins in full. You can easily find it on Amazon by searching Good to Great Jim Collins, ISBN 978-06620992, or visit jimcollins.com books for more exclusive insights and resources from the author himself. If you found this in-depth summary valuable for your wealth-building journey, please like this video, subscribe to Book Bites Guru right now, and hit the notification bell to never miss more motivational breakdowns of the best business books. Join our growing community of ambitious learners and investors committed to turning good into great in their lives. Thank you for watching, and keep pushing your own flywheel.